Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming transit of planet Mars, which is going to take place on 20th of July, when finally Mars will come out of its sign of debilitation from the Cancer sign, and it is going to enter the sign of Leo, and it is going to stay there till 6th of September. So friends, the good part about this transit is that not only the sign of Cancer was a vulnerable place for this planet of energy and determination to be placed in, even before the Cancer sign, Gemini was also not a very conducive and favorable placement for Mars to be placed in. So in a nutshell, after a long time, Mars is going to enter a sign, enter a zodiac energy, which is going to give it a right direction, right platform to exert its energies. And friends, truth to be told, in my own experience, what I have seen is that even compared to its own ruled signs, because Mars is a exception in this regard, because it's a universal fact that planets give good results in their own signs, because it's like their own home. So for Saturn, it could be Capricorn, Aquarius, and even for other planets. But when we talk about the Mars's rule own signs, like for example Aries, so there is always this fear of native might become very impulsive. When we talk about the sign of Scorpio, so there is always this fear of native might make use of his energies in holding up negativity and resentment for long time. But when we talk about these two signs, specifically the Leo sign and the Sagittarius sign, they hold the potential and power to give good platform for Mars to exert its energies in a dignified way. So not only friends, in this transit of Mars, Mars is going to be placed in a favorable sign, but along with that, there are other planetary contribution which is going to support Mars in giving you good results or directing your energies towards some sort of honor, titles, or your chosen goals. So because at the time when Mars is going to enter the sign of Leo, so Venus is already going to be transiting over there in that Leo sign. So Venus is going to stay there till around 10th or 9th or 10th of August. Afterwards, when Venus is going to move to the next sign, then Sun, which has Leo as its own sign, so Sun is also going to enter the sign of Leo on 16th of August. So from 16th of August till 6th of September, Mars is going to stay conjunct with Sun. And friends, the silver lining of this transit of Mars in the Leo sign is that during this whole stay of Mars in the Leo sign, it is going to be well protected and guarded by the benefic aspect of Jupiter from the opposite Aquarius sign, from the opposite house. Now friends, as you know that Jupiter is actually doing its job right now in the transit, encouraging you to follow the path of dharma, follow the path of acquisition of knowledge, true wisdom, and it is also encouraging us to instill those humanitarian intentions in our lifestyle, in our preferences, in our choices. Now what is going to happen over here is that all the knowledge of Jupiter is actually going to guide the planet Mars to take righteous actions, which is going to take you towards the enhancement of your luck and fortune. So even from that regard, this transit of Mars in the Leo is actually going to create some very good energy. Leo, which in itself represents honor. Wheresoever bases your ascendant Leo sign falls, that is the house where somehow you carry some talent and hold this potential to get the fame. So because of the transit of Mars in the Leo and the aspect of Jupiter, it is actually going to instill that righteousness and right set of decision making and initiatives which could take you towards your success and towards some sort of recognition in life. So now, after getting a fair idea about how the Martian energy is going to impact us, now we will take our discussion to the next section and we will try to understand that basis your ascendant, how this Mars's transit is going to influence you. So friends, to begin with, for all the Aries ascendant natives, like the way Mars is their ascendant lord, a very important planet, till the time when Mars was transiting in the Cancer sign. This could have been seen as a little bit vulnerable time where your emotions, your feelings might have given you little bit of the sleepless nights or troubles on the account of your domestic life, only because of your incapability of handling up the surge of emotions. But now, as Mars is going to enter the sign of Leo, your fifth house, the Trikon house, house of your intellect, your recreational activities, your education. So this is actually going to create some very good energy. Friends, you have to understand this thing that Mars in itself, its placement in the chart just tells about in which area of your life you are going to exert your energies in this lifetime. And for the Aries and the Scorpio ascendant natives, it becomes more important because in your case it is your ascendant lord as well. So wheresoever it is going to transit, your whole life's focus is going to be somehow directed in the affairs of that house. So I'm going to summarize this transit for all the Aries ascendant natives in this regard, that all those people in whose case fifth house related matters are straight away getting qualified. You are in artistic or creative field, you are still a student undergoing any sort of studies, or all those people who are either single or you are dating someone, you are just looking forward to the right moment or time to take your relationship to the next stage, next step. So all these things, all these positive situations and circumstances can turn out in your favor because of the Mars's transit in your fifth house. And most importantly, friends, as the Martian driven people are many times seen working in the technical, engineering, real estate, construction, all these fields. And you cannot even overlook this fact that just because fifth house is what determines your thinking capabilities, your mind, your intellectual capabilities reside in the fifth house. So somehow all those people in whose case Martian field is straight away getting qualified, so all these people can get benefited because of your own good problem solving skills, your good logical skills, and your capacity to take initiative at the right time. Moving ahead, friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Taurus ascendant natives, so friends, in your case, as you can fairly see that Mars is going to be transiting in your fourth house, so which can be seen as a very good energy in this regard, that if in your case fourth house related matters are straight away getting qualified. So for example, if you deal in construction, real estate, anything connected with interior decor, so all of those people connected with these profession can get benefited. But friends, one thing which you have to understand is that in our scriptures, the transit or the placement of Mars in some of the sensitive water houses is not considered as very good, specifically on the account of whether your own emotional, mental state, or whether in the form of dealing with the living signification of those houses. So fourth house, which represents your mother, which represents your domestic life, so too much intensity and single-mindedness is going to go in the affairs of your fourth house. So try not to get too much stirred up, driven by your passion, driven by your feelings. Any of the important domestic matters needs to be taken with a calm mind. Try not to get into any sort of arguments with your partner, because Mars in your case rules your seventh house energy as well. So try not to get into, or try not to be very forceful regarding your opinions, regarding your views, regarding any of your concerns for future. If in your case fourth house related matters are straight away getting qualified, not only fourth house, rather even the 12th house related, any of the foreign nature of business, import export, travel related business, if that is getting qualified in your case, you work as a care provider, you work in the healthcare industry, so all these people can get benefited because of the Mars's transit in your fourth house. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Gemini ascendant natives, Mars has got the rulership of your 11th house, of your wish fulfillment, your popularity, your social influence, and it has also got the rulership of your 6th house of competition, challenges and difficulties. And in transit, Mars is going to enter your 3rd house. Now friends, as you know that Mars, which is also considered as the significator of the 3rd house, because all the 3rd house qualities of courage, valor completely resonates with the signification represented by the Mars. So this transit can be seen as good for all the Gemini ascendant natives, specifically in this regard that friends, when we talk about the original zodiac sign of originality, of something to do with honor. So definitely we always associate that with the Leo sign. So Mars in the Leo is not going to be representing the reckless action. It rather represent all those initiatives, actions which could take you towards the path of your success or glory. And at the end, friends, if 11th house represents success or glory, so no path is smooth enough to take you straight away to the glory unless and until there is not obstacles on the path, which is the 6th house. So now what I'm trying to say over here is that if there are some of the projects where you have to take the initiative, if there is some sort of like difficulties, vulnerabilities or risk or uncertainties are involved, then also if your dashas are going smooth, so the transit of Mars in your 3rd house might infuse and instill that sort of courage in you to take those successful initiatives. Along with that, friends, for all those people in whose case 3rd house related prospects are straight away getting qualified. You are a content creator, you are in sales, you are in media, you are in marketing, any sort of 3rd house related prospects if are getting qualified in your case. You work with your own skill, you are a freelance person, you are a graphic designer, you are an illustrator, whichever way, if 3rd house is getting qualified in your case, so some good success can be attained. Not only, friends, till the time Mars is going to be conjunct with Venus, but rather the moment Sun is going to enter the sign of Leo on 15th or 16th of August, so then it is definitely going to instigate or intensify the energies in your 3rd house, which could actually take you towards some sort of good initiatives, support of your friends, of your colleagues, which could help you in your wish fulfillment or any of the area of life where you are currently working. Moving ahead, friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Cancer ascendant natives, so friends, in your case Mars is going to be entering your 2nd house. Now friends, as you know this thing that Mars in your case is a very important, it is a Yoga Karaka planet for you guys. Not only it has got the rulership of your house of intellect, but it also rules your house of profession and karma. So its transit in the 2nd house is actually going to create some very good energy. Friends, see, when we talk about all alone Martian influence in the 2nd house, unless and until it is not being afflicted by Saturn or by Rahu, or Mars is not present in the very like signs like Scorpio, then like if it is placed in those alignments, then it creates those energy of using a very fiery speech. But when it is present in the Leo sign, it somehow could create those energy of using very egoistic or very boastful speech. So try to avoid all those kind of words or that kind of speech which might give this impression to other people that this guy or this person is very boastful. The second thing is that just because during this whole transit of Mars in the sign of Leo, it is being well protected, guarded by the rightest planet Jupiter from opposite of the Aquarius sign. So now this is definitely going to help you and support you in all sort of your financial nature of dealings. So let's say, for example, for all those people who are either connected with the Martian profiles or Martian fields, construction, land, real estate, security management, engineering, technical field, all these people can get benefited. If in your case you are in your family business or you are in any sort of financial field as well, so all these people can get benefited, some sudden gains, some because of the support of some of your close known person or family member, some sort of financial gain, financial opportunity and prosperity in the matters of finances can be foreseen with this transit of Mars in your 2nd house, which is actually creating some very good energy for all the Cancer ascendant natives. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Leo ascendant natives, Mars is a very important planet for you guys because of the rulership of your 4th house of your emotions, your feelings, and the rulership of your 9th house of luck, fortune and grace. And just because the house lord of grace and fortune is coming straight to your 1st house, so to begin with, it is definitely going to instill a lot of confidence, going to infuse strong willpower, confidence to take important decisions during this transit of Mars over your 1st house. You will be able to project yourself to the best of your capabilities. And let's say, for example, if in your case any of the 4th house related matters are getting qualified right now. For example, you're on a better job lookout, you are looking to switch a job, or you're applying for immigration. So if any of those matters are getting qualified in your case, so because of the support of luck and fortune and the grace of the gods, good results can be attained. And most importantly friends, the beauty of this transit is going to take place once sun is going to enter your first house as well. So like on 15th of August, once sun is going to enter your first house, and with the combination of the solar and the Martian energy, you will definitely find yourself in a very empowered state. And if in your case your ongoing dashas are also running positive, are running very promising, so some good results and concrete accomplishments can happen. So friends, this whole Mars's transit for you guys can be divided in two parts. Like for example, from 20th of July until 10th of August, you will be seen as, you will exude the light of passion, like someone who has got a very charming personality, someone who is a very passionate person. And ever since and the time when sun is also going to enter your first house, like when Venus will transit out and it will go debilitated, so then you will exude that energy and aura of confidence and strong determination. So in whichever area of life you will be working, people are definitely going to trust you, delegate more work, more responsibilities, and a lot will be expected out of you because of the people's trust in your capabilities. Moving ahead friends, for all the Virgo ascendant natives, this transit is going to take place in your 12th house. Now friends, I have already explained this thing, that the transit of Mars in the Leo is a good transit sign placement. Second way to study this transit is that malefics, whether placed in a chart or whether in the transit, they bring good energy in the Dushtana Bhava, because they infuses that fighting spirit within you to deal with the challenges of those Dushtana Bhav. And the another way to look at this transit is that, let's say for example, for long you have been troubled on the account of the hidden enemies. Now hidden enemies in these days are in the form of the people talking behind your back, or all those people who pretend to be your good friends but they might not have good intentions for you. So all these people might get exposed. And as you know that Jupiter is already aspecting this Mars during this whole transit from the opposite house. So because of the benefic aspect of Jupiter, so let's say for example, if you have been dealing with any of the difficulties on the account of debts or in your daily work life, there are those situations or those people or those responsibilities which might have been or proved to be little bit troublesome for you. So you might be able to take out the healthy solution for all of your those problems. And friends, as you know that, see, when we talk about the 12th house transit of Mars, because not only Mars is going to be there with the support of Venus, and soon once Sun is also going to join the Mars, it is actually going to trigger lot of energy in your 12th house. So you can understand it on two levels. Till the time Mars and Venus is going to remain there in your 12th house. So in a positive way to look at this is that if in your case your 12th house related profession and occupation is getting qualified, you work as a healthcare person, you deal in foreign trade, import export, anything to deal with fantasy, performing arts, so you might be very passionately driven towards your craft. And once Sun is going to enter and get conjunct with Mars, so definitely all the 12th house related matters are actually going to come onto the forefront. Friends, if you follow my videos, I have already explained this thing so many times. Just by looking at the ascendant and decoding the essence of the energy of the zodiac sign, you can fairly calculate your area of expertise. Leo in itself is a sign of pride and honor. No matter whatsoever your ascendant is, wheresoever the number 5 Leo sign is going to fall in your chart, that house holds this potential to give you some sort of honor and recognition. So just because being a Virgo ascendant, that sign falls in your 12th house, so you might not have realized, but you have somehow some sort of talents connected with the 12th house related matters. And because of the support of this whole energy of Mars and Venus in your 12th house, so those talents might come onto the front and could help you progress in your life. And I have already explained all these things, that all the sixth house related matters, like anything to do with the dealing with the competition, any sort of troubles on the account of, if you are going through any sort of court cases, any sort of debts related concern, you might be able to handle all those challenges with dignity and grace. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Libra ascendant natives, this transit is going to take place in your 11th house. Now friends, as you know this thing, that for you guys, Mars is a very important planet. It rules your second house of your finances, and it also rules your seventh house of your relationship. And the transit of Mars in the 11th house is creating some very good energy. So trust me, all those qualified eligible singles, you might run into a right person or some sort of romance relationship. Like if in your natal chart the planetary alignments are also favorable, your dashas are also running favorable, so because of this combination of your 7th house lord being transiting in the house of wish fulfillment, aspect from Jupiter from the 5th house, so some sort of good positive romance and some energy of marriage, good proposal coming your way. So all those significations can occur, can happen during this transit of Mars. The second way to look at is that, friends, as you know that Mars and Venus initially are going to create lot of passion, lot of energy, lot of socialization, meeting people, socializing with people, all those energy can stir up. And the moment Sun is also going to enter and get conjunct with Mars after 15th and 16th of August, so definitely you will be headed in the direction of meeting some very influential people with strong influence, which could play a positive role in any of your area of your life where you are currently engaged in. And friends, this is also a very good time for you to take those initiatives which are long awaited, like whether in the form of relationship, whether in the form of your financial front, any sort of career, professional aspirations. So this is the right time for you. Like for example, you have been long nagging for your terrible work conditions, and you are on a lookout for right opportunity to change your job or apply for different jobs. So this is the right time for that. Let's say for example, for any sort of your business related expansion, any sort of new ventures to get into, so this is the right time for you to create noises with your work. Let the world recognize you, and because of the transit of the Mars in your 11th house, you might get those kind of favorable circumstances, opportunities, and all sort of people of influence which might play a healthy positive role in your life during this transit of Mars in your 11th house. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Scorpio ascendant natives, this transit is going to take place in your 10th house. Now friends, as you know that Mars is your ascendant lord, which means it represents your complete life, your life force, and it also rules your 6th house of your fighting and competitive spirit. So the transit of Mars in your 10th house is actually creating some very good energy. Friends, to begin with, you have to understand this thing, that 10th house is an equally important house for a housewife, for a priest, for a business professional, for a service professional, because 10th house represents with how much dedication, devotion, and perfection you fulfill your duties and responsibilities. So now what is going to happen over here is that you will definitely come across as someone who is very confident, who possesses strong leadership qualities, and who knows how to get the job done, get the work done. So now the only vulnerable part of this transit is that just because of the too much heated energy getting centered in your 10th house, so try not to get into any sort of conflict with your bosses or people of authority. If you can control or restrain your energies in those regards, so some good energies can be expected. So for all those people who are actually on the verge of taking some initiative, like for example, you have been very much frustrated because of the current situations at your job, and you have been long eyeing to switch for a job, you are awaiting a job call, you want to talk to your bosses for a raise, for a new role. So any sort of those things, you want to expand your business, you want to incorporate a new website or new business idea where you have been working hard, you're not able to find the right set of people to collaborate with. So all these things can materialize, can initiate, can flourish because of the transit of Mars in your 10th house. And not only that, friends, if in your case either the Martian occupation profession is straight away getting qualified, or you are a freelance person, you are working in construction, land, real estate, technical field, engineering fields, you are a lawyer. So even the sixth house related conflicts, disputes, all those litigation related concerns, if that is getting qualified in your case, so you might be able to win over all those challenges as well because of the support of your ascendant lord and its transit in the 10th house. So now what matters is that, friends, that this is not the time for you guys to be on that back foot or on a laid back or a hibernating mode. This is the time for you guys to work hard and exert your best energies in any of the area of life or any sort of endeavors which is getting qualified in your life right now. Moving ahead, friends, now if you want to understand the results for all the Sagittarius ascendant natives, so friends, now as you know that for Sagittarius ascendant natives, Mars and specifically the sign Leo is a very important sign because it falls in your 9th house of luck and fortune, and because of the transit of Mars, your 12th house lord and your 5th house lord in the 9th house, it is actually going to create some very good energy. So to begin with, whatsoever happens in 9th house can only be attained, can only be extracted only by the mercy of the gods or by the grace of the gods. So give more energy in your religious austerities during this stay of Mars in your 9th house, which can actually increase the prospects of luck and fortune or divine blessings in your life. The second way to study this transit is that, friends, let's say for example anything to do with foreign travel, concerns of immigration, higher studies, support of luck if required in any of those areas, so something can materialize. And I would rather say, friends, just because the transit of Mars in your 9th house and Jupiter which is right now transiting in your 3rd house, but from the 3rd house it is like aspecting the important houses, it is looking at your 7th house, your 9th house and your 11th house. So even the prospects of marriage and relationship, all of those prospects can also materialize. And I have already explained this thing that higher studies, any concerns of travels can also materialize, which might work in your favor or which might prove to be very fulfilling. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Capricorn ascendant natives, this transit is going to take place in your 8th house. So friends, as you know this thing that whenever Mars has something to do with the 8th house, whether in the natal chart or whether in the transit, we always advise to keep and take care of yourself while handling any machinery, any sharp edge equipments, while driving, and also keep a check of your passion and the exertion of your energies, because the 8th house energies are always bit vulnerable. But the good part over here is that during this whole transit of Mars in your 8th house, it is going to be well protected by the benefic aspect of Jupiter from the opposite house. So you do not have to worry much over there. But apart from that, friends, see, Mars is a very important planet for you guys as well, because it has got the rulership of your 4th house, of your emotional fulfillment, and it has also got the rulership of your 11th house, of your wishes, of your wish fulfillment, your social influence. So with the transit of your 11th and the 4th house lord in the 8th house, it could actually trigger up some energy of some good opportunity which might come for your favor. Now this could be, for example, you have been long awaiting for some sort of job interview call, you are a freelance person, your work or your nature of work is completely dependent on the opportunities. So this transit of Mars in the 8th house might suddenly create some opportunity. Along with that, friends, as you know that Leo has everything to do with the honor and pride. So whatsoever opportunities are going to come, they might enhance your public image at the same time. The only thing which I want to advise over here is that, see, try to keep a guard and control on the exertion of your energies, specifically if they are very either indulgent in nature or very passion driven. And along with that, friends, for all those people in whose case 8th house related professions are also getting qualified, where you are a psychic, you are an actor, you are dealing with research, insurance, revenue, wills. So all these people can also get benefited because of the transit of Mars in your 8th house. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Aquarius ascendant natives, this transit is going to take place in your 7th house. So which is actually creating some very good energy, because friends, as you know this thing that Mars represents courage and strength, but in your case it also rules the house of courage. Along with that, it also rules your 10th house. So whatsoever difference you want to create in your life with your actions, with your own soul self-initiated efforts, all of that portfolio and department is being governed by the planet Mars, and its transit in the 7th house is actually going to help you project yourself to the best of your capabilities. So apart from the living signification, we will take up the living signification afterwards, but all the 7th house related matters, where if you are holding a public seat or a public office, you are a government employee, you are a politician, you are a content creator, your nature of work involves public acceptance, acknowledgement, your public image matters a lot. So all those people, in their case, this transit is actually going to stir up some good energy. And friends, when we talk about the living signification of the 7th house, so there you have to keep a balance, because this energy of and the transit of Mars in your 7th house might create all those kind of energy where there could be power related struggle or ego related concerns, trying to prove your point or trying to exert your superiority over your partner. So try to restrain yourself from all those kind of conflicting energies. But apart from that, in form of the commercial and some sort of business related opportunities and the concerns of your public image getting enhanced, this transit of Mars in the 7th house is creating some very good energy. And lastly, friends, if you want to understand the results for all the Pisces ascendant natives, so friends, in your case, Mars is going to be transiting in your 6th house. So friends, as you know this thing that the transit of the malefic planets in the Dushtana Bhav is considered as positive, because it infuses the right set of energies to fight up the battles or the challenges of the Dushtana Bhava. So because Mars in your case rules your 9th house of your luck, of your fortune, and it has also got the rulership of your 2nd house, of your finances, of your virtues, of your close knit family members. So with the transit of Mars in the 6th house, it is actually going to help you reconcile any of the difficulties of the 6th house. So if your juniors, your subordinates in your daily work life, there have been all those elements or people who might be giving you hard time, so you might be able to handle those challenges to your advantage, that too in a very graceful way. And I forgot to mention this thing, all those people in whose case 6th house related occupation is straight away getting qualified. You are in health or medical field, you are in law or any of the health or fitness industry. So because of the support of luck and fortune, things can progress, that too in your favor, in your advantage, and all those things which are going to materialize might also carry the financial advantage along with them, financial favors or advantages attached with them. The only one thing over here is that, friends, 6th house is also the house of vulnerability to the health as well. So if in your case there are concerns of concerns of blood pressure, concerns of getting cuts and wounded all the time because of your own bad lifestyle choices, so try to keep a balance over there. But apart from that, this transit of Mars in your 6th house is actually going to make you come out as a fighter, as a warrior, and win over all the challenges, all the difficulties of your 6th house, if that is getting qualified in your case. So this is something, friends, which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for Mars's upcoming transit in the Leo sign for all the ascendants. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.